Peter Bleksley is with us, former Scotland Yard, former Met Police detective. I mean, Peter, on that point, you've seen some terrible cases yourself. You've arrested bad guys and women over the years. This sits in a very, very disturbing place. Peter, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. And, of course, my thoughts are with all those who lost their babies. When a newborn baby comes into your life, it is so often a source of much joy and happiness. And the level of depravity, the level of wickedness that this truly evil piece of garbage sank to is almost without precedence. She certainly dwarfs in terms of numbers the amount of babies that Beverly Alec killed. Not that there's some kind of sliding scale, but when she's sentenced on Monday, and the sentencing will take some considerable time, purely and simply because of the volume of charges, then she will indeed be sentenced to a whole life tariff. Of that, there is absolutely no doubt.
Oh, yes, I can.
I tend to agree with that, Peter. I mean, in terms of your experience of interviewing people, I've heard you say many times that we've spoken over the years, you know, criminals are good. They're very good. They're good at covering up. They're often very persuasive, quite charismatic. Sometimes not always what you would imagine evil looks like when you see a person sitting in front of you, and will do anything to cover their tracks, and she did exactly that. I mean, she tried to give it a good go in denial from the word off, right the way throughout that entire case.
The deceit and the deceptiveness that she has practiced for years, because let's remember how many years have passed between these awful murders and her being found guilty today. She has practiced this deception, this deceit, these abominable lies year after year after year. And I have to say, great praise, I believe, should be placed upon the police officers, the detectives, that not only gathered the evidence, but spent time with the victims, painstakingly put this case together, presented it to the Crown Prosecution Service, an absolute wealth of evidence that was heard in the court for over 7 months. And not only do the police deserve considerable praise, as do the CPS and the prosecuting team, but I truly have nothing but respect and admiration for the jury in this case, who spent the best part of 4 weeks, 4 long weeks, deliberating over all the evidence and returning the verdicts, which are, of course, the correct and true ones. So to them, I absolutely doff my cap.
Peter, thank you. Peter Bleksley is a former Met Police detective.